everybody. My name is Oscar. This is my pet / sidekick, Wendy. Well, this is my first video, and today I'm going to be making a squid out of this big chunk of air dry clay. First, you need to make a little hole for the eye socket. Then you take some pieces from the edge, take it and then roll it into a ball. Then you make a smaller hole in the middle, and then put like a little knob. Well, it's a spot for this knob to go in. So you just stick it in, and then it'll stay in place. You should flatten it out a little bit. Hope it sticks on. So this is what the eye looks like. Oh, there! The one just jumped off the table. And this is my brother William. Forgot to mention him. Then you have to make a triangular head, like this. Then you have to actually make a point at the end. Just same to the other side. So this is what it looks like. Then you start adding the tentacles, which is the main part of identifying a squid. You start out as knobs, like this. So you start off with 4, and then you stretch it out, and then make a point, and I want to say hi. And she jumped off the table. Well, you use water so you can soften it out. Like once it starts to get really hard and you can't really use it that much. So like, let's say you want to make this curved like that, and it was too dry to do that. So then you just take water, rub it all over, and then you'd be able to bend it. Well, this is a clay knife, the little wooden knife. So then you cut. So they cut it off like that. Well, these tools work really well because they're good for like shaving off and flattening. So you take a tiny bit of water and then span it across the edges. You don't take too much because it'll get over wet and then start dripping off. Well, not good. Okay, Wendy, she made little holes in it. Kind of ruins it. Like that hole for the eye I showed you earlier. Since it's gone, you'll have enough clay to gonna be a lot easier since I softened it out to make a new hole and another eyeball. Well, remember how I said about the eyeball? You make a little notch. Make a hole in the eye to make a notch, like that, on the eyeball, so it kind of looks like a tiny piece of broccoli or tree. Then you stick it in after you have to fit the shape, like that. There. And there you have the eye. You could squeeze it in if you wanted to make it a little more realistic. And around it. So it has to kind of look like that. They had those 2 really long tentacles, which makes it have 10. Or you could just make 8 tentacles with those 2 big ones. You roll it to make it look smoother. I'm just going to be making 8 tentacles, not 10. Well, next episode, I'm going to have my cat with me instead of Wendy. My cat's name is Max. We call him Grizzly Bear sometimes because of how big he is, and never really bothers Wendy because he gets scared of Wendy. It's not the lizard runs away from the cat runs away from the lizard. For the next like 3 episodes, I might be making more sea animals like turtles and maybe a shark, maybe once a whale. That's like a bonus if you can get enough likes. And now, for the final tentacle, it's going to be a 4-episode series. Every series is 4 episodes. I'll just say what series it's in, and then And then I'll say what episode of it it's going to be. So you should try watching it in order. Well, then after this series, I have no clue what I'm going to start making. Like maybe a few land animals, maybe reptiles. Like lizards, snakes, tortoises. And if I can get enough, I'll make Komodo dragon. Since we're done with the whole body, I'm adding a lot of detail on it. So you guys are all done here. This is my first piece of art for you guys. I'm gonna be doing art and maybe some other things. If we get really good likes for the art, then we'll be doing some other things. So I hope you guys like my first piece of art. I'm hoping for over 10,000 likes. So this is Oscar for Oscar Does Art. I'll see you next time.